I'm pretty good to drive home. Right? Pretty much everybody in the room. Okay. Well, how many of us have kids? Okay. All right. Well, I'm Galen. This is Don Meldy, president of Tavern League, and we're here today to talk about another way for you not to drink and drive. Okay? Now, how it works, I'd like to introduce Don Meldy from the Tavern League president. Go ahead, Don.
Hey guys, my name's Don. I'm president of the Brown County Tavern League. I'm chair of the Brown County Traffic Safety Commission in Brown County, and they were looking for ways to kind of stop people from drinking and driving around the areas. And as president of the Tavern League, we use the Safe Ride program, where bars can pay for your rides home. So I was looking for ways to be more proactive in expanding this program to be used in all of Brown County. Working with Galen, I feel like we came with a very formidable solution that we're looking to launch in the next month. It's going to be 3 buses running 3 routes. They're being east, west, and south route around the greater Green Bay area. It would only go to tavern bars that participate in the Safe Ride program. So wherever you end up, the bars will pay for your rides home. So basically it would teach you to leave the vehicle at home, go out to your favorite establishment. We have about 45 to 60 that will be participating in the greater Green Bay area. There will be an app or a mobile site that will be transferred to your phone that will allow the patrons to see where the bus is at all times. It'll go in a 45-minute to an hour loop on these 3 routes. So you'll be able to see where it is and when you should be outside to get on the bus to see the next establishment. And it'll go from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Friday and Saturday night only. Don't want to deviate from that too much when you start a new business. You want to kind of run it small and take care of any hiccups along the way before you expand on things. And stopping at 1 a.m. allows the taverns to be able to get the cabs or lift rides to the establishments to get people home safely. Up to 60 bars could participate, 20 per bus. That would keep things in a 45-minute to an hour loop. You don't want to extend upon that too much. People tend to get impatient if it takes longer than that. And the patrons would pay $1 for a token per time on the bus. So you'd go into your favorite establishment, you'd buy a drink and a token for $1, and you'd be able to re-enter the bus when you're done at that establishment. They'd also have the option of paying online $5 for the evening on that same site, where you'd be able to the screen would turn green, you can show the driver and be able to access the bus all times throughout the night. And every business will have Safe Ride vouchers. That's the most important thing, is to not promote this as a party bus, just a way for people to get around and drink responsibly from place to place. You'll be guaranteed a free ride home wherever you end up.
Okay, so what would this look like when I'm talking about the buses? So I kind of wanted to keep a little bit of a party atmosphere going on there. Just because you can't drink on there doesn't mean you can still keep your night going. There'll be TVs in the bus as well, so that can stream the route as well, and then it will show you the next location that you're going to go to as well. So that way you don't have to be on your phone the whole time and wasting all your data. Since I have a military background, I named all the routes Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Here's the first route, as you can see, a little X over down there. This is the west side of Green Bay, and it starts over here on Broadway, going north to the Belt, taking Belt all the way up into Howard, going back around, taking the highway over to the Stadium District, wrapping back around. Route Bravo goes to the east side, going over East Mason, over to Cass Street, and Bellevue, over to Limekiln, down over towards Manitowoc Road, going back around Main Street, over towards the University Bars, back on Main Street, looping around downtown Green Bay, back over to the starting point. Charlie, this one goes south into De Pere, so that way it hits up your west side, De Pere, going over to the east side as well, going back into Green Bay, downtown, finishing the route as well.
What this could be, obviously this is a proactive means of bringing people out safely, leave the vehicles at home, and you don't have people driving from bar to bar throughout the night that have been drinking all night. Less drunk drivers in the road will lead to less drunk driving fatalities. That was kind of the main thing we wanted to spearhead in this project. Constant advertising for responsible transportation in the Green Bay area. This will work well for your Packer seasons and stuff like that, people traveling in town that want to see some places. The Tavern League Safe Ride usage would increase dramatically. It's underutilized right now. We're looking to utilize this a lot more. The Tavern League used 95,000 in the state last year. That's over 270 drunk drivers off the road. So we want to use that more here in Green Bay. More donations to the Safe Ride program. On that app, Galen included a link where you can make specific donations to the Safe Ride program for Brown County, and more donations to charitable causes. The more we get out of this, the Tavern League's always donated well to. We implemented Rocksteady Boxing in the area. It's a therapy for people with Parkinson's. We do a lot for Civil Hop, the New Zoo, different charities around the area, the VVA. So yeah, a lot of good positives that would come out of this.
There's our Facebook page. If you're active on social media, please share. And
Look at that page, like it, and all the updates will be coming on, showing exactly the progress that's being made on the program right now.
So one of the last questions, or the last question we asked the presenter is, the Hawk Foundation loves to get the community involved because you are launching a new concept. What can we as a community do for you?
What you guys can do for me, us really, is just get the word out there. I mean, especially when I was serving in the Marines, you know, I wanted to continue to serve my community when I got home, and I thought this would be a good way to keep doing what I can do. So if you could spread the word as much as you can about how much this is going to be a positive thing for the community, I'd greatly appreciate it.
We did have good cooperation with the Green Bay Press Gazette. ABC and Fox both did a news story on it, which is well, and as its implementation, looking at the beginning of June. We're going to get more media coverage as well, but awareness. Let everybody know about this. Like that Facebook page, share it, suggest it to other people, because that's going to get more people involved. And I think it's going to work just not on Friday and Saturday nights, but now it's going to be like come Tuesday and you're going to be out and you're like, you know what, I'm going to leave the car at home today. I'm going to take an Uber, a Lyft, or a cab to a tavern and challenge myself to get home safely. And I think it's going to create just better behavior for Brown County in the long term.
Thank you.